And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes, and it is time to talk about the market. As per usual, it is Thursday, the day before packs come out, which means 2K had to just leak something, especially after the unexciting packs that were idols. So, we do get a free pink diamond tomorrow. Not sure exactly who it's going to be. I've seen a lot of theories floated around from James Harden to John Starks to Andre Miller. Andre Miller actually makes the most sense just from the evidence that I've seen, which is, I gotta say, not an exciting free card in any way, shape, or form. Andre Miller is not known as a great jump shooter, and he usually has a pretty bad release in 2K, but free card's free card. I'll still go for it. If we look at I think we've only gotten one Andre Miller card this year, and he's a Cavs Andre Miller. Now, that being said, like, Andre Miller throughout his career played for a series of different teams, so it's really difficult to kind of prospect on which cards that we could make MT off of, based exclusively on the fact that who knows where he plays. Now, if it is Cavs, on the other hand, that was his first team from 99 to 02, so Darius Garland could see an uptick in MT, but that's about the only one I can really think of. He also played for the Clippers, Nuggets, Sixers, Trailblazers, Nuggets again, Wizards, Kings, Timberwolves, and my man Andre Miller was still in the league in 2016 with the Spurs. Yeah, I mean, my guess is that he would be with the Clippers or Cavaliers. Now, if he was with the Clippers, that would be unfortunate because there's not many guards outside of Chris Paul in the Clippers organization. So, if you haven't paid attention to 2K tweeting today, they've tweeted what is obviously a Steph Curry booming on somebody, so we're seeing a lot of Steph Currys get put back on the market. Wouldn't surprise me at all to see him go buy it now tonight. I don't think he'll go any lower than like 95k, but if you're a big Steph Curry fan and you got the MT, I honestly don't think it's a terrible idea just to pick this one up or the hero one for that matter, as opposed to trying to go for the one we're getting tomorrow. Look, if you look at the possible cards we're getting tomorrow, it's possible that it's a pink diamond Steph Curry. Like, it is. It's a very possible outcome that the Steph Curry is similar to pink diamond Steve Nash, probably has the same badge count as the Opal, but has like better dunking stats. Or slightly less badges, but has additional finishing badges. Now, the Steph Curry we're getting tomorrow, like, in the grand scheme of things, is he that much different than Derrick Rose? It just depends on which jump shot base you prefer. Realistically, I still think Derrick Rose would be a better option. And if he is an Opal or even a Dark Matter Steph Curry, I mean, he's going to be like 300-400k. And at that point, I think it'd be a better idea to spend 180 on Derrick Rose. That's just me, though. We could see other cards taking a drop in price, like Vince Carter. The market as a whole is going to be down today, so it's just like a matter of what cards do you want, what cards have you been looking at, and now would be the best time to buy them. Like, I'm probably going to pick up DeMar DeRozan at some point tonight. If he dips below 200k, that's pretty much my magic number for him, and I'll definitely pick him up for that price. Yeah, I mean, even Vince Carter, if he dips below 100k, I'd pick him up. But yeah, I'm seeing DeRozan inch real close to that, and there's a lot of DeMar DeRozans up right now, which doesn't really make any sense to me because, I mean, the prospective cards that we're getting tomorrow are Steph Curry, for sure, possibly Ben Simmons, a three-point shooting Shaq, more than likely, and like possibly a Bol. Look, in the grand scheme of things, Wilt's going to be cheap tonight, and I highly doubt that Shaq that we're getting tomorrow is going to be better than Wilt Chamberlain. Like, I just don't think that's going to be the case. Shaq's kind of got that bigger player build, but at the same time, I think Wilt's going to have a little bit better of a jump shot. Though, as we saw with Dirk Nowitzki, 2K can just kind of change a jump shot to something really good on a whim if they want to. So who knows? Maybe they give Shaq like, even giving him like a Mari Stoudemire base on very quick, or like I would say middle of the road release would do a lot for that card. Like, if they were to give him like a Mari Stoudemire base, or the same base as Wilt, even, I think that would do a lot for his card, even though they're not very good releases. If you're looking for a budget point guard, because of the TTO event that we had yesterday, Kyrie Irving's going for about, on the low end, somewhere around 13 or 14k. And I think outside of Tyrese Halliburton and Kirk Hinrich, he's probably the best point guard available for that price point. And if you're a big Kyrie fan, that's a good price for this pink diamond card. Like, he's still very, very good. He's definitely outdated. It's been a while since he came out, but at the same time, with 23 Hoff badges and, roughly anywhere, depending on which one you buy, 27 to 29 gold badges. That's still really solid for a point guard, especially at the budget level. If you want to play offline for the most part, or even online TTO, he still gets buckets. So, hey, if you're looking for a different point guard to shake it up, I still personally think Kirk Heinrich's a little bit better, but that's just biased. Carmelo Anthony, I don't think his price dips that much, just because like Ben Simmons, Shaq, Bol, or Steph Curry are likely to be cards that we're seeing tomorrow, and none of those really affect the market for shooting guards, but for whatever reason, all the shooting guards' prices are going to tank for no reason. I don't know. Hey, the market confuses me. Now, one guy we could see his price, now we're seeing his price go down a little bit right now, but his price will not completely go down until we actually physically see a Ben Simmons. Like, until 2K either tweets out a leak or possibly tomorrow when the packs are actually revealed and we see physically Ben Simmons in there and that he can play point guard. Honestly, don't be surprised if 2K pulls a little like move on everyone and puts him power forward center, but he can shoot threes. Like, that wouldn't surprise me at all. I don't think 2K wants to completely destroy power balancing at this point, but they also want to sell packs, so they're at a little bit of a conundrum here. So it's interesting to see. Like, Shaq himself is not even that much cheaper than he was a couple days ago, which is kind of crazy. And I think until we get official word that we're getting a Shaq, his price probably won't drop too much. But I will say, if you see any Shaqs for like around 50K, probably a good price for him. Like, realistically, I don't think KD drops at all. He's dropped a little bit. Luka could drop a little bit, like. But I think he drops even more if we do for sure see point guard Ben Simmons. Like, that would really, really crash Luka's basically his entire market. I think he still is over 100K, but just barely, man. Like, just ever so slightly, like 105, 106K is probably what he would be going for. He's Luka Doncic. Like, there's enough pudgy white kids out here that he's never going to drop below 100K. That's a fact. But, like, look at Kareem. Kareem's only, like, 200K. He probably ends up selling at around 250. And I still think that he's a better center than Shaq. And for the most part, depending on playstyle, like, Giannis is probably better than Shaq as well. It just kind of depends. Like, we have to wait to see the actual Shaquille O'Neal card, because if it's a regular Shaq jumper, it's not going to be good. It can be shot with. It's not completely terrible. Like, it isn't a great release, and it's not one of the best releases in the game, but it's doable if you play enough with the card. Ooh, I am tempted to buy Hero Shaq, though. Why? I have Quantum Shaq. I can sell him, take like a 5-10K hit, and pick up Hero Shaq. Just because eventually I want to lock in for one of the coaches. Hopefully we get some new coaches, too. Now, Ronnie has been teasing an event that we're going to see. It's possible we see that event tomorrow. I think the fact that if the free card is Andre Miller, that's actually a good sign. We might see some sort of event tomorrow. Though I'm not 100% sure. Like, hopefully it's the token market. Please be the token market. But, you know, we don't know. And there's no point with speculating when it comes to 2K, because anytime you speculate about something like that, you end up just being wrong. So, it is what it is. This will be my last video, by the way. You do not have to worry about me making 10-minute videos every time 2K tweets a leak tonight. This is it for me, alright? I don't have it in me, man. As far as, like, Knicks players, like, if it is John Starks, like, what are some cards that you can both target and if you have in your collection, kind of hold on to tomorrow? RJ Barrett would be a good one. Chances are they're going to be point guard, shooting guard based challenges, so it's tough to really see exactly what cards are going to be expensive. Like Alec Burks, I'm holding him. I mean, he could shoot up to 5K. Austin Rivers potentially could go up a little bit. No, I'm not applying a badge to Austin Rivers. I mean, he's already 4 to 7K. That's pretty solid for him. But let me think of some, like, outdated cards that people might have. Richie Guerin would be one. You could see his price. He's like 2 or 3K right now. We could see him jump up to like 10. Same with Jamal Crawford. He's like 9K right now. We could see him jump up to 20 if it requires like Knicks point guard shooting guards. Who knows, though? Like I said, don't want to suggest any cards to go buy because we don't even know who it is. Like, last week we had a pretty good idea that it was Jaren Jackson, though I thought it could potentially be Chris Bosh. This week I have no idea. I'm not even trying to speculate, but Andre Miller seems like the best and smartest guest as far as I've seen. And he just screams like 2K free reward card. Look, realistically, when it comes to Steph Curry, I mean, I haven't seen his SIGs, I haven't seen his stats or badges, but I can't imagine he's that much better than Glitch Rondo. Like, I really can't imagine. Or even, to a lesser extent, like, even Steve Nash. Like, he's probably pretty comparable to Steve Nash as far as how they play. Obviously, he's a better version of it, but I honestly don't think he's even better than Glitch Rondo. I am, admittedly, a much bigger fan of Glitch Rondo than most people are, though. Looks like a lot of people are putting their Bulls up right now. I wouldn't buy any of these, but if you do have Bull, this is a pretty good time to sell your Bull for 10K. I don't think Bull, if he is in the set, is going to be a high tier card. I think he'll be down in like the Amethyst, possibly Diamond era. Similar to how LaMelo Ball was in out of position packs. I really don't think we see like an Opal Bull yet. That's just me though. Maybe we do, and that would be sweet. I would probably spend all my MT on that, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So, as always, it's been your boy Cheap Ludes. You know I'll be back tomorrow with multiple videos. Hey, happy hunting tonight, man. Come up on everything that you want. If you haven't watched my free pack opening video, it's terrible. Come watch it. Check the description for all my stuff, and peace.